So here it is, this little box that I got from Miss Michelle at Miss Shell's Jewelry, I think is the name of her channel. I'll put the name of it up here on the screen. But she's relatively new to YouTube, and I met her through my friend Stacy at My Love of Jewelry, and her name is here too. I'll put links to both of their channels in the description of this video. But I got this little box that I ordered from Michelle, and I'm going to open it up and give everybody a peek. I already took the label off the top, and I am getting first peeks the same time you are. I actually forgot what I ordered from her, but she actually unboxes ThredUp fun boxes. She does, the ThredUp jewelry, the 15-piece, and I don't remember if she's ever gotten a DIY jewelry. Those are incredibly hard to get from ThredUp, but I believe she has done some 15-piece mixed jewelry. And I think maybe some jewelry jars. Let's see what this says. Hi Misty, this is Michelle with some friend mail. I purchased a few of these necklaces and was told they were check glass that had been stored in a warehouse for over 60 years. Wow, of course there's no way of me proving that. And as you can see, the clasp is ruined. I know there are some bead experts out there. I would love to see what you would do with them. So I ordered something from her, but apparently she also sent me some friend mail in here as well. So I certainly appreciate that, and especially if something's been sitting in a warehouse for 60 years. If the clasp is damaged, then I'm sure I can still do something with that. Everything's securely packaged here in bubble wrap. Oh, wow. So, is the check glass actually what I ordered? I'll have to go back and check my emails. These are beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at these. Okay, this maybe is what she means by the clasp being ruined. I really don't know what's going on right there, but definitely cleanable. But look how sparkly these are. I'm not an expert on how to identify check glass, but I know someone who is. It looks like maybe these clasps were wrapped to protect them or something. This looks like maybe some kind of paper material that was packed around these, unless in 60 years this much stuff kind of grew around. It's magnetic. Oh, and the way this stuff is on there, look. I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but it looks like the way metal filings attract to a magnet. And you just saw, maybe you saw, where is it? How these are, see, magnetic with each other. This looks like little bits of metal that are attracted to a magnet. So I'm going to have to clean that off and research it and see what's going on with those. Yeah, they're all magnetic, I assume. Let's look at this first one we checked out a minute ago. This blue and white one. I'm guessing, yeah, that's magnetic also, and it still has that same look to it, like metal filings attached to a magnet. That is interesting. So I think everybody who knows my channel probably knows who I'm referring to when I say I know someone who can identify this. And that's Hannah over at Hannah's Heirlooms. So I'm going to ask her what she might know about this interesting situation. But these beads are just outstanding. Look at this. Look at how they're arranged on this one. Wow. They have these little 3 beads wired together with a little bicone on each side of it, and then a bigger bead on each side of that. And that's just the front part of this necklace. The rest of it then is these smaller round ones. Wow. So I'm going to clean these clasps up and then maybe edit that part onto the end of this video. So this is all friend mail apparently, because I don't think this is what I ordered. So I'm still waiting for my order to come in. But wow, okay. So that is magnetic apparently, with little metal filings attracted to it. But these beads are just dazzling. Wow. Hannah is who I'm going to ask if these could be check beads or not. What I would call them, if somebody were asking my opinion, I would have trouble identifying them maybe between crystal and glass, because they look more sparkly than regular glass to me, but they don't feel quite as heavy as I would expect crystal to feel. These are some pretty sort of eggplant, aubergine colored ones, along with these clear ones. And then we have black and clear. These are just stunning. They're mesmerizing. Hopefully that sparkle is coming through. And all these clasps look the same. These are beautiful. These are a golden, sort of honey amber color. So I'll clean up a couple of these and just show close-up pictures of what they look like after they're cleaned. These clasps right here. And then see if anyone out there can shed any light on that, knowing that someone said that these were stored in a warehouse for 60 years. Michelle was told that they were check glass that had been stored in an unclimated warehouse for over 60 years. So interesting. So the colors are beautiful. We have this honey amber color, this other sort of golden color, with this beautiful arrangement in the front. Then this sort of eggplant aubergine, a sky blue, a turquoise, and sort of a royal blue, and then black. They are just stunningly beautiful. So I'm going to pause right here and go clean up these clasps, and then I'll come back and show those to you. So I'll be right back. Okay, I started with the black and clear one. So both ends of the clasp looked kind of like this. Some of that may just look like dirt and crud, but I was right that it's just little particles of metal, because these magnets are incredibly strong. And there's no just like wiping it off. All of that was metal, little metal particles. So as I tried to clean them off, you know, you wipe it and it just moves to a different part of the magnet. It doesn't come off easily. I spent a really long time on just this one tiny magnet. So it's very strong, but it's not as strong as my rare earth magnet. And look at the end of it right there. Now I'm going to touch, if there's any left, you'll see, I'll touch my rare earth magnet to it, and it pulls some more little metal particles, if there's enough to demonstrate it there, out of the end of it. So look, where it didn't have any just a moment ago, now you can see little metal particles that came up from the center because it's hollow right there. And So it just disintegrated. The outside of it did really. So these are just going to have to be replaced. I didn't clean all of them, like I said, just because this one a little bitty piece took a really long time. So I didn't do this. I want to do this on camera. This is my rare earth magnet, which I figured, since it's stronger than this magnet, maybe one of the best ways to pull these particles off. But let's give that a try right here. You can see how it sort of shifted everything around. And see, look, all of that is just little bits of metal. And the poles are, the way the poles are aligned, that dictates what part of this tiny magnet is going to stick to the rare earth magnet. And look, so all of that is not dirt. It's just little bits of metal that are coming off of this little magnetic closure. So interesting. I am going to unstring all of these beautiful beads and make other things out of them, and that will be for another video. And I'm going to remove all of these magnetic clasps because there's no reusing them. But that's just really interesting. You can see all that just coming right off of this magnetic closure onto the rare earth magnet. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so that will pretty much wrap it up for this video. Very interesting find here with these. Thank you so much, Michelle, for this little treasure trove. And I will definitely make something out of these. Hopefully I'll be able to, by the time I put up the crafting video for these, hopefully I'll have a little bit more information and settle my curiosity about whether the person was right when they told you these were Czech beads or Czech glass. So stay tuned for more information on these and these. I'll just update you as I get information on them. This is a really, really great find, a really great little treasure trove, and I really, really thank you, Michelle, for these. And again, anybody who doesn't already subscribe to Michelle, please go check her channel out. She's just getting started, and she could really use the support to try to build up her channel. And go visit Stacy at My Love of Jewelry also. It was through her that I found Michelle. So go visit Stacy and give her a like and a subscribe if you don't already. Subscribe to her channel. And then thank you so much for spending the time here with me unboxing these gorgeous beads. I appreciate any time that my viewers and subscribers spend with me. And leave me a comment, give me a like and a share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.